A 10-year-old girl is naive. So I found the real one. Like a moth and a flame. Married to a very recent man. Step by step, you will send yourself to the tomb of your love. The 8 cases mentioned today. I was born in New Hampshire. This is one of the most popular states in the United States. The noodles are not big. 130% of the population. The natural forests of Laosu are very divided. It covers almost 80% of the state. Every autumn, the mountains and plains are like magic. In the middle of New Hampshire lies. This is a guy named Plymouth. July 25, 1999. A girl named Amy was born here. Amy, who has been smart since she was a child, is here. Concord High School in New Hampshire. She is a doctor. Cross-country running. The multiple cross-country running ratio of Japan. Parents' marriage broke down. Amy lives with her mother and father. Amy in 2019 was only 20 years old. I got the standard of a scholar. Amy is very careful. Can you gain confidence in taking care of others? That's one of the reasons why she's so successful. No, this is just a springboard. Her goal is to become a beauty professional. At the beginning of 2020, Amy lost 1 in 21. He's kind of a beauty guy. It's called a Surf. Of course, Surf has been shipped for 40 years. He's about 20% older than her. Amy didn't mind. He quickly went to the square. Surf is a well-photographed person. In New Hampshire and they have studios in Vermont. October 12th of the month. People suddenly get married. The first month of marriage. 2 people's world plus 1 dog. Amy's life seems to be sailing. Before, Amy's parents are getting married. She lived with her mother. So my father didn't have many meetings with her. With her new husband. The father also knows very little. To marriage. She only met Surf once. But it was the only time. It's very unpleasant. Father Surf's first impression was very bad. He feels sorry for himself. Men with a different age. Taciturn. Eyes. I can't tell where it is. It will be explained later. The father's honesty is perfect. Soon Amy's mother and her friends shipped her. There were bruises and bruises on his body. Everyone is very sad. What's wrong with her? And Amy didn't care. Tell me about it. She has everything. The following autumn. The anniversary of the first year of marriage is about to end. Amy changed it. A Chevrolet's room. The warehouse will arrive on the new day. Warehouse to Vermont. Enjoy a period of light on the mountain. Most humans in New Hampshire on October 15, 2021. We're officially headed to Vermont. All the way west. Stop and go, 10 minutes. The old man stopped at the warehouse. There is no one-step valley. No, stopped in the valley the next day. And they were beaten. I don't know why. There was a lot of noise. Amy is in a rage. Jumped out of the room. Follow the road. This is Surf's method. He decided to take a shower on Amy. Cancel and reply by yourself. So the warehouse cares too much. Ask him to go directly. A small convenience store nearby. I bought some snacks. Finished snacks. He sent it back to Amy. The place where you placed the order before. Waited for half a day. But Amy never shows up. Surf did another for search. You don't see Amy. Strange thing is, it starts when Amy jumps off. It seems that there is no login and update her social media. Nor with anyone. During the period. Family and friends he sent. But he never replied once. The warehouse is also picked up by someone. Ran is very sad. But the family doesn't think about the past. Monday, October 18, 2018. This is Surf alone. Back in New Hampshire. Home. He then informed his father-in-law and mother-in-law that Amy was missing. He understands. It was born during the journey. Some little things. Dear husband and wife, we have a baby. Amy doesn't want to buy it. Suddenly ran away. Then it will never be shipped again. Amy's parents never got home. You're going to eat when you lose your breath. And others began to question Surf. What if Amy was just messing with her husband? Don't be so angry with your family and friends. They're even less likely to ignore their parents. Parents who understand the girl clearly understand. No, Amy, you're fast. Parents are noticing more and more different things. Surf's face and expression were very uneasy. Yeah, he came home. The rooms you leave are completely different. Why don't they understand why couples spend money? It takes a month to create a beautiful house. All of a sudden it was replaced by an ordinary Jeep. You spend the day there. I'm still missing Amy's family. Healing and starting. They hope she's just lost in the valley. Or maybe the hand is wrong. But it doesn't work anymore. They couldn't take it anymore. The most dangerous police received a police report. The local police immediately launched an investigation. The search for a large model is in Amy. Official location near Shimanaka. The major media have also published the case. Call for information from informed sources. Warning: police are trying to track down a missing New Hampshire woman who was last seen in Bolton. Searched and held all night. By noon the next day. The police are in urgent need of public information. Because he suddenly disappeared. No one knows where he is hiding. Why are you hiding? He knows where Amy is. His behavior has attracted people's speculation. The police also began to confirm the first suspect in the case. That very night, the police received a police report. This is one of Surf's friends. The police don't know where Surf is. He was right in front of the police. He sold Surf. Friend report to the police. Surf had confessed to him about Amy. At his suggestion, the police are indeed in a room on Burke Lane. I found the room of Amy's house. The afternoon of the first day in the room. A police officer is in the room again. There's a convenience store that's got Surf. No, the police didn't have a warrant. So the first method is to search for the first product. They had to mention Surf right away. In the middle, Surf went to the warehouse where the whole thing happened. Everything his police friend said was true. Amy, isn't it lost? It was stolen by him. The case was filed in the early morning of October 16th. That is, the second day of their trip. Root his confession. The police finally got it. Search warrant for Chevrolet house. And the search has just begun. They bought it in the face. It's very somber and disturbing. There are a total of 8 garbage bags in the bathroom of the room. This is one of the bags. The police confiscated some of the bodies. Of course, the other 7 bags are not available in the warehouse. But the police told everyone the expected outcome of this investigation. In Surf's confession, the police have learned that it was early in the morning. He had an argument with his wife's husband. Amy lying in bed raw. And Surf, who's losing his mind, pulls out this. Put it in your hand for self-defense. She jumped onto the bed and started walking toward her hip. Restoring one's sanity. Surf was murdered by his own. He did some work on the case. Then he arrived at his sister's house 8 miles away. And sister. Boyfriends ate together breakfast. Then the room was shipped again. The place where the police detained it. The big guy was there for about 15 hours. He appointed his wife and son. Returning from alone. New Hampshire. The police found the criminal branch hidden in the warehouse. Phage also shipped Amy's. The cause of death is consistent with Surf's description. And soon Surf was killed. The day after his confession. The inspector mentioned it to him. A charge of corruption. And everybody was shocked. In court. He refused to plead guilty. No, Surf wants to be guilty, but that's easy. The police have got hold of him. The price is promised by the mouth. It's been documented. And the weapon used in the crime, etc. In addition, while waiting for the courtroom. So here was another really incredible thing that happened. Another state. Police in the state of Pennsylvania. After learning about the case. We also checked the Surf exhibition. They shipped him in 2009. A serious case has serious implications. The victim in this case was his mother. Surf's mother in 2009. A 39-year-old woman. Was stabbed to death in his home. The police officer is her husband. He's Surf's biological father. The police were suspicious. And this is his father. But that most certainly ruled him out. This case has never been solved. Check it out. Surf has good social media. One of the photos on the website. He secretly beguiled another woman. The same as in the photo. 11 months before he married Amy. Or look at Amy's social media, which is really stinging. The best photo she ever took before she died. It's with Joseph. The worst message is also to express my feelings to Surf. Unfortunately, Amy is proud to. The world has declared that the people. It actually poisoned her years of life. On the matter. A lot of these crimes are caused by domestic violence. Some are victims of domestic violence. Refused for various reasons. Stand up and tell your family and friends. Or ask the police for help. Don't overestimate human nature. Some of them are hardwired. Don't think you can really take a step back.